everyone, this is Monica with Sudsy Plunge, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be making a Father's Day soap. I know it's a little bit early, but I am going to be moving in about 3 weeks, and so everything's going to be in disarray for a little while. So I want to kind of get the soap made so it's ready when I, get all my stuff unpacked and everything. So here we go. Hang on, I'm gonna turn my light. Turn my light on. Hopefully that's better. I can see better. Hopefully you can see better. But okay, so here we go. I've got my oils melted and mixed. I'm doing a vegan soap with this. I put in shea butter, cocoa butter, avocado oil, olive oil, and castor oil. I believe that's my whole recipe there. And I'm going to add my coconut milk. And then I have my kale and clay and my oats mixed here with my fragrance oil. And I'm gonna start trying to mix my fragrance oil with my clay because this past week I had several soaps finish curing, and like 3 of them, their scent was completely gone. So that's really disappointing. That's like a lot of time and effort and money going into a soap that I'm not sure I'll be able to sell because it has no fragrance anymore. So I'm gonna try to do this and see if it works. So the fragrance oil that I'm using is called Pheromone. It's a men's fragrance oil, and it's from Nurture Soap. And I have the notes. Let's see. It's very involved. What's in it? Green notes, spices, rosemary, lotus, palm leaf, mint, jasmine, orange blossom, ylang ylang, iris, rose, woodsy, vodka, sandalwood, patchouli, is that how you say it? And oak moss. So there's a lot going on in this fragrance. It smells alright. I'm not a big fan of men's scents, so sorry to say that. So, but I mean, it doesn't smell bad. It's just, it's not my favorite. So let me grab my stick blender and we'll get this mixed up. Okay, so now we're gonna add the lye, and so I pulled a Monica, and as I was getting everything ready, I had put my water aside so that the sugar and the salt could dissolve, and forgot about it. So I got everything ready. I did all my oils, got them melted, and I look at my water jug and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I forgot to add the lye. So I had to add the lye. I stuck it in the freezer for a while. I got it cooled down. It's about 100 degrees right now. But then I had to reheat my oils because they had gotten down into the low 80s, and as you know, I don't like to soap that cool. So I reheated the oil up to about 92, I think, if I'm remembering correctly. Uh, so everything's nice and hot again. So, but I was just like, what? I've lost my mind or something. So anyway, here we go. Here we're adding the lye. Give this a stir. And I think I'll use my stick blender for a couple of seconds. So we're almost to emulsion here. So, and hopefully I haven't forgotten anything else majorly important. Okay, so I think I'll split off my colors. Get that started. So, and what I'm doing today is I've got, these are all from Nurture Soap. I've got Making Waves. It's a pretty blue color. I've got my Nocturnal. I'm going to make a gray. And then Nocturnal to make a black. And then I've got my dark navy blue. Oh, and my mocha brown. And I'm gonna use my Making Waves. And the gray. Swirl colors, and then I'm going to have my navy blue and my brown are going to be the base colors. So let's get this brown added in here. A nice deep brown. I like that. It's very pretty. Okay, so I was going to tell you a little story in my last video, and then I messed up with the micas and panicked, so I forgot to tell you the story. But, so, what happened was, a few months ago, I had to buy a new washer and dryer, and I got a stackable washer and dryer, and I was looking at the dryer, and it was like, well, I don't see a dryer or a lint trap anywhere. And in the back of the dryer, there were two vents, and it looked like one was the one where the air flow comes in, and the other looked like, well, I thought it was the lint trap, but I couldn't get it out. I tried to pull on it, and it didn't do anything. So I thought, well, maybe it's just, the lint just goes out the back or something and out that tube. I have no idea. So I just left it, and time goes by. The dryer was great at first, and then time kind of went by, and all of a sudden I was just getting lint all over everything. I was just, I mean, I can't tell you the hours I spent picking lint off all my towels, all my clothes, everything. And I was just like, what is going on? This is like the worst dryer in the whole world. I was like, I can't believe it. I got a lemon. And so finally, though, I guess it was last week, I just was gonna cry. I was like, I don't understand what all this lint is. So I, so I finally just was like, I'm gonna figure this out. So I went and I yanked and I yanked and I yanked, and I finally got that one piece out that I thought originally was the lint trap, and it was the lint trap. I I mean, but I had to really yank really hard to get it out, and I was like, I just couldn't believe it. And let me tell you, I am lucky nothing caught on fire, because I've had this dryer for several months and I have never, I mean, taken the lint out. So it was, the lint was just jam packed in this trap. I mean, I had trouble getting it all out. So I was like, that's embarrassing that I let that happen. So anyway, but now all my clothes are nice and lint free. I don't have to pick lint off of everything. I mean, I spent hours picking lint off of towels, and I would go outside and shake them, and then I had to bring them in and pick more lint off and take it out and shake it again. It was just a nightmare. So what do you think about this gray color? Can you see that? It doesn't look very good. Let me come over here to the light. Oh, I guess it's okay. Okay, it just sort of, it looks yellow to me for some reason. I think just my lighting is bad. Okay, so batter looks pretty good. It's a very light trace. Whoops, I just stuck my head in the view. Okay, so anyway, that's just kind of how my life goes, really. Is just, I'm a walking disaster, it seems like. And so I just thought that was funny. I make myself laugh. I don't know if you think it's funny or not, but anyway. Okay, let's get this going. I'm gonna get my blue in here. Here's blue. I've got my mocha brown and my dark navy blue. This kind of looks a blue. I just made that soap with the navy blue and it was darker than this, but oh well. Still a good color. I like it. Hopefully I'm not getting my head in front of the camera. The last video I kept putting my head in front of the lens. Okay, here's my mold. Pour this in. Bit for the top. And let me think. Which colors do I want to do? I guess maybe I'll do black first. I'm concerned about this gray. It looks yellow, but then I put it under the light. It looks more gray. I guess I'm not gonna freak out about it. Maybe the guys will like it. You never know. Okay, so we're going to do black first. A little bit to put on the top. Okay, and then we're going to do blue on top of the black. Whoop. Too fast. Light gray. I hope this turns out okay. Whoops. And then we're going to put the rest. This on top. Oops, I dribbled. Okay. Let's scrape this out for a minute. So those colors look good. I like that. Let me get my can't find my stick. Oh dear, I can't find my stick. I found my stick. Okay, Sorry about that. Alrighty. So, let's see. Let's do something diagonal. That's a little bit too right apart. How's that? I like that. It's a good pattern, but it's not girly. So I think we're gonna go with that. And as per usual, I'm gonna spray it with some alcohol, pop it, and it's low enough that I can cover it, which is good. And we'll be back in a few hours to unmold it and cut it. Alright, welcome back. It's time to cut my soap, and you may have noticed something that I didn't notice until I was cleaning up my stuff, and I realized I had forgotten to swirl my soap. I saw my hanger tool just laying there, and I was like, oh my gosh, I forgot to swirl. So let's see how this turns out. Hopefully it won't be too weird. Jeez. It's a little bit soft. Just cutting a little bit early, but here's the edge. And moment of truth. Oh, that's not too bad. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay. I'm reasonably happy with that. I thought it would be awful, to tell you the truth. And you can see a little bit of blue in there. So the navy blue turned kind of gray, which is interesting because the soap I used it in previously, it stayed a navy blue color, but maybe it'll morph a little bit. I really like the colors though. Those turned out real good. And yeah, I'm not too disappointed in that. I was afraid it would be just kind of blobby and weird looking. But that's nice, I like it. What do you guys think? Still a little soft. I should have waited a little bit to cut it, but that's the other end. Didn't have to cut my ends off this time. Alright, so I'm just going to bevel them, and then we'll be all set. See you in a few minutes. Alright, so we're back for the bevel. And I kind of waited all day to do this because I got busy. But they're still actually a little bit soft. trying to think of, did I change my recipe? I don't remember. I don't think I did. No, I didn't. So I'm not quite sure why it's still so soft, but it's fine. It's got, what, 6 weeks to cure. I'm sure it'll be fine by then. Oops, I forgot to show you. There you go. Anyway, I think that's turned out pretty cute. I wanted to swirl it, but then I was thinking, you know, maybe it's a good thing I didn't swirl. Sometimes the swirling can be a little girly, I guess, but this is my Father's Day soap, so I guess this looks more dye-ish. But I think the colors go really well together, and the navy blue turned a very gray color. And I don't know why I didn't put any clay in it except for, you know, my usual. And the soap I used in before, I put the white clay in it, so, and it didn't turn gray. So I don't know. Seems like every time I use a color, it does something different. So I don't know how people get, like, you know, really consistent results with their colors. It's a soapy mystery. But I mean, I don't really mind. You know, I wasn't, you know, like adamant, like these colors have to be exact. You know, so long as they look good together, I'm fine. So we're coming to the end of the video, and just want to thank you all for sticking it out, and I really do appreciate you watching. And just go ahead and leave a rumble if you liked it, and a comment if you have something to say. And don't forget to subscribe, because, you know, I need subscribers. And happy Father's Day. Oh, that's the back, the end piece. So one last time, there we go. All right, thanks a lot, you guys. Have a good day.